Hello and welcome. My name is Claude Taylor. For those of you that know me already, welcome back. Those that don't, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you. Small manifold looped, and I made this piece up outside. This is prefabbed to go into the spot where the I'm sorry, the laundry box and the water heater and that little conjunctions of fittings, the outside faucet itself right here, that's going to go to the outside faucet. At that end, I'm going to go from PEX all the way across the attic and back down. And this is what it looks like once I prefabbed it and put it in here, and we're ready. That water heater will come down a little bit. It's just up a little too high. And right now I'm going to take you back a little bit when before we installed the laundry box in place. I pre-assembled it, just like the piece of pipe that I put together outside. Um, it's prefab. Uh, Prefab meaning it was set up and ready to go for installation. And what you see here, a laundry box like this, you can use it just about any way that you want to, upside down or right side up. Either way is not the wrong way. It's always going to depend on the drain and the incoming hot and cold water. These are the tabs so that when we put it in place, we can nail it or screw it to the studs. And you notice the tabs sit back just a little bit so that the laundry box can kind of protrude a little bit uh, from the stud itself into the drywall. What I like to do is I always like to take my valves and solder them before I put them in place. This way I can have it upside down and have access um, without burning any part of the laundry box itself. So this is what I'm going to do here. And here I'm just actually showing you the things that you can do with this. You can put the hot and cold valve on any one position. There's no position that's in 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 stone. It all depends on the plumbing that you have. And these particular laundry valves, a lot of people don't know this, and this is easily overlooked. You can use a female adapter and screw it right onto the valve itself. And it's also made so that you can solder the half-inch pipe in the inside. And in cases like this, I rather just solder the pipe inside of it. And what I'm doing here is I'm just taking this pipe and I'm going to cut it in half. And these are going to be two random pieces that are the same size, so that when I go to solder it to the rest of the parts of the system, it'll kind of be a little uniformed. And that there is the reamer. Once we cut the copper pipe, we're going to ream the sharp edges and pieces. This is my electric cutter. It'll cut from 1/2 inch on up to 1 inch. And you notice I don't have to size it or anything, just push it on and it'll adapt to all three sizes: 1/2, 3/4, and 1. And you can see it has a light, so that when you put a mark there, you can see the mark right through the window. I know I don't have it and we're going to take these two pieces, clean them, sand them down, flux them, and ream the edges. And this is how you ream it with the reamer. You can see the little edges there, and the reamers just whips that right off of there. And just knock the rest of that off. And the solder paste that I'm using is the name brand is No Corrode. I've been using it for years. What I did is I just took the rag and wiped the excess flux off so that it don't run. And also, once it's soldered, it won't start deteriorating the rest of the pipe. If you notice, and here I'm using propane gas that you can get in any of the Home Depot to Lowe's stores. And this is my little special tip that cost me about 45 bucks with the self-igniter. And you can also set the switch to where it holds it on, it's the on position. And as I was saying about the flux, if it's left on there and runs around and it's not wiped off after soldering or whatever, through time, months, years, it will start to deteriorate the pipe a lot faster. So you want to get that flux off of there. And if you're not one that solders or know how to solder, I do have plenty of videos out there on how to solder copper pipe. You notice the flame. I'm aiming it up, doing my best to keep it away from the plastic piece. And I am lightly hitting it with the solder. And the solder is just going to follow the heat and suck right up into the brass fitting there. And that should be good, and we'll let it sit. Then we'll come back and get it and put it into the onto the laundry box. This was the old laundry box. You notice the hot and the cold are both on the wrong side. The red is on the right, the blue's on the left. It's supposed to be the other way around. Hot's always on the left, cold's always on the right. Here's the new box that we're going to put in place. Now, you know, even if you happen to put those valves on the wrong side, nothing's going to happen. It's just that they're color coded to so a lot of people don't know which one's hot and which one's cold. As plumbers, we already know that the hot's always on the left and the cold's on the right. Changes we made. New copper piping. We took all that remember that CPVC stuff they had in there? We took all that out. And one of the other things left to do is to put a trap onto this PVC drain and connect the drain itself. There's the old little manifold thing they had going on. And you see right there between there, you see that copper metal adapter. Again, we're going to screw a PEX fitting onto that and adapt that copper from copper to PEX tubing and take it up across the attic and back down to the outside faucet. Again, thanks for watching. I'm Claude Taylor. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, become one. Thank you.